Hello golfers, Eric Brzezinski here, day 27. Today we're going to do 2 wall drills, although we can use a chair. I'm going to have Natalie here sit in the chair so it doesn't move because unfortunately all I have is a swivel chair. And then she's going to use that pool noodle for the wall kind of that goes on your head. Okay. Early extension is a problem for a decent number of people. Some people do it as a result of the club starts to tip out, right? So the club gets out here and they early extend to try to keep that club coming from the inside and stuff. Some people do it because they're a little crowded from the golf ball, and doing this gives them a little bit more room as they pull their head back away from stuff. For those that do it a little bit, I don't really care. In fact, it's a good way to add some speed. Tour players have a little early extension that adds speed and stuff to the club head, so a little early extension is not a big deal. If your butt comes off the wall, if your head comes off the wall a little bit, not a big deal. If it comes off a lot, that can be a problem, okay? It may be caused by something else, but it may be just that that's how you think you need to deliver the club, or that's how you think you need to hit it. Or you're trying to generate a little bit too much power with it, and you're getting excessive in that movement, and then you're costing yourself distance because you're mishitting it on the club all the time, or your path is so far out of whack that you're costing yourself distance that way. So Natalie's gonna stay here. Again, she's just here because I have a swivel chair only. If you have just a regular straight back chair that doesn't swivel, you can have your daughter sit in it if you want, but it's not necessary. What you're gonna do is set up so that your butt is right against the thing. It doesn't have to be pushing into it a ton, nor does it have to be away from it. Just gently touching against it. Try not to set up out here and like fall back into it or anything like that. Try to get in the spot where it's set up pretty good. For me, this is right about here, okay? And you're gonna make a backswing and a downswing, trying to maintain some contact with this, okay? I'm gonna grip up a little bit, so good. Good, so you can see my hips will turn and it'll go more to that pocket. Okay, then on the downswing, it's a little bit of remember, when our arms get to about here, we tend to slide that little bit forward. Then our left butt cheek reconnects, and we kind of turn and press into that. What you don't want to do is either come off the wall during the backswing, okay, or come off the wall like this on the downswing. So again, staying connected to that wall, and connected to the wall, okay? The reason why a chair works better is because if this was an actual wall, I could pretty easily hit the wall with the club head. So a chair, a tabletop, something like that that's the right height works really well for that. If you can, over here. Good. So now this one you can do with a wall. You won't be swinging a club when you do this necessarily. Natalie's gonna hold that right up pretty high here on my head. I'm gonna ask her not to let me move it around by going like this. She's gonna try to hold it in the same spot. If you do this with an actual wall, I recommend putting a towel there. I recommend not using your hat because the brim can get in the way. So she's gonna hold that right against my forehead there, okay? And I'm gonna make, again, a similar backswing. I don't wanna go like this, okay? Hold that in the same spot. Good, so I wanna go like this. A little bit of that slide forward. If your head moves a little bit back and forward, that's okay. What we don't want is excessive movement, and we don't want too much up and down, okay? Just a little bit of movement is fine. Okay, again, you'll finish with your eyes kind of in that tilt. If you swing past about here, you might have to come up out of it. That's okay. It's fine if you come out of it late. But during most of the backswing and downswing, try to stay on that wall, okay? And again, if it's a wall, use a towel. If it's a pool noodle and your daughter or wife or girlfriend or whatever is helping you out, that works too. But minimize the head movement, minimize the amount your butt is both pushing into the wall and how much it comes off of it. And that'll help you out with early extension and keeping your body kind of on that proper inclination throughout the whole swing. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.